One of the features that I love about Elm, and I know a lot of other people do too, is that you have a guarantee that if your code compiles, it's pretty much guaranteed to work. As long as you don't use the debug.crash function, which will, of course, crash your code, and it's useful for testing pieces of code when you haven't completed everything. It is virtually impossible to crash Elm code. It is actually possible, but it's really hard. And in future versions, those possibilities will go away even more. The nice thing about this is, I know my code will work. I know all the bits are consistent with everything else. With unit tests, I can state, okay, there is one example for which this function will work. Maybe there's 2 or 3. I can state, but there's still the possibility that a function over here and a function over there might be talking to the same thing, but have slightly different assumptions. And there's no good way to always guarantee the contracts. Elm's type system guarantees the contracts, and it becomes a formal method to not just say, okay, I think this works, but to say, I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that it will work. And that's a really amazing thing, because you basically can just say, okay, I know my code will work. I know that all the pieces fit together like a puzzle. And not that, oh, look, I have 101 little pieces, each of which is correct, but together they're a mess. But no, I have one unified whole that will definitely work correctly. So that is really nice and something to not be underestimated.